Good evening, boys and girls, ladies and gents. Now, if you haven't done already, make sure you hit the subscribe button, ring the little bell, and you'll be notified of my videos every Tuesday and Friday. Now, as you would have seen in a couple of videos ago, I attempted to make some hay in what could be one of the worst weeks or week and a half of weather that we've had in quite a while. So that didn't quite go too well or to plan.
Well, I'm here in the freezing cold.
So, the time has come where that beautiful thing up there is shining away, which means I might have some dry hay to make. This is the crop. It's dry, it's dusty, it's not very nice, but nevertheless it's dry and it can go into a bale, which is the most important thing. Now, it's quite windy, which might make some of these rows blow around a little bit, but we'll just have to see how it goes. It is quite windy. So it's only probably a 6-7 acre bit, maybe. It's not massive, but it should produce quite a few bales, hopefully. It's not the thickest, but there we go, that's life. So on that note, we're gonna row it up. Like I say, I don't know how well it's gonna work, but we'll just jump in the tractor. I've got my son with me, so we'll just see how it works. Right, it's all going pretty well so far. So I started in the middle of the field and I've done every other row up to one side. So in a minute, we'll get the drone up and get some sick drone shots. But I just thought I'd take a minute to say how lucky I am and how people don't realise this whole inheritance tax thing is just the most awful thing. Like, I'm here, 23 years old, and I'm at work, essentially. I mean, it's pretty much my life, but I'm essentially at work with my son, you know, who loves it. I mean, he's only like 15 months old, but still, he loves it. He hates being in a house, and all he wants to do is come with his father, which is obviously a wonderful thing. And it's just very lucky that in this sort of life, you are able to do that. I mean, you take sacrifices elsewhere in life, you know, and it's not always glorious. It's not always wonderful, and it's not always possible to spend so much time with the boy or the family or whatever else. It can have a knock-on effect in that sort of area. You know, it just depends on what jobs you're doing as to whether you can have, you know, the child with you or whatever. But anyway, I just thought I'd say that. The crop of hay is quite thick, actually. It's thicker than I thought it was going to be. However, it is extremely dusty. Very dusty, to be fair. So when I stack them in the barn, I am going to mark them with the letter B, so I know that they're for bedding and nothing else, because like I say, they are way too dusty to be anything else. But still, it saves buying straw in, and as we all know, oh fuck, can't get, oh, I don't know what I'm doing here. As we all know, straw is extremely expensive, and I tend to not get any in purely based on that fact that it's quite expensive. And we have enough ground to make enough hay to use that as bedding anyway, so it doesn't really make sense to use straw, although they do bed up nicer on straw, I will admit that much. Right, so I'm going to set this drone up and we'll get some sick drone shots and see what it looks like from there.
Into the dawn, I drove 1,000,000 miles and ended at your door. I seen the water rushing, I never seen nothing like you. You're the first thing on my mind and the last word in my ear. You're the
Right, good progress is being made, as you would have seen from the wonderful drone shots. I'm running out of battery on the drone, so there might not be too much more of that. But I've done that half of the field, so I'm just on the next half of the field. I'm just doing the first goes, so do one, miss one, do another one, miss one, do another one, miss one, do another one, miss one. It's very repetitive. Well, there we go. I'm having an absolute nightmare with me video that I'm trying to upload that is copyrighted for some stupid reason, and the claim isn't clearing, which is rather annoying. But never mind, that's life. I'm sure it'll sort itself out. So yeah, it's going alright. It's, like I say, very dusty. I'll show you actually. It's quite dusty, but it shouldn't be too bad, to be honest. I'm hoping. Like I say, it's just cattle bedding, so it doesn't matter too much. I'm not going to lose sleep over it. But there we go. So it's just very much repeat and rinse and repeat. Yeah, rinse and repeat, but without the rinsing part, because I don't know what I've rinsed. But there we go. Just talking waffle. I've made a few adjustments to my baler, rightfully or wrongfully, and I've figured out what the problem is with the net brake. Basically, because the rubber roller has swelled either end, it means that the only part that's actually sucking in the net wrap is either side, and in the middle, there's no, you can literally pull the net wrap in the middle. I'll show you at some point, but, so basically it's only gripping the net wrap to suck it in on the first 3 or 4 inches of either side. So that's a bit of a problemo, and one that I'm not sure how I'm going to sort without maybe trying to get hold of another roller. Or doing something, I'm not entirely sure. But that is the situation with that. I don't really know why it's swelled either end. It doesn't make sense to me. But it has. So yeah, that's that really. So if anybody's got any suggestions, it's basically a big rubber roller, pure rubber. It's not pure rubber, it's metal, but coated in rubber. And it's swelled either end, so it almost needs shaving down or something, but I don't think that is really gonna work too well, so I don't know. But anyway, I've tightened up the springs that hold the rubber roller against the steel roller that pulls in the net wrap, in the hopes that it just creates that bit of extra tension so it can pull it through with the net wrap brake on at the same time. Because I'm nearly at the end of the roll, and when you put a new roll in, it will not suck it through with the brake on, but obviously it makes a much nicer bale with the brake on, so it's catch-22. But anyway, I'm going to carry on, hopefully get some good action shots of the rowing up and stuff, and then we will join back up probably once I've done the inside and I'm on the headlands maybe.
Don't let the moment pass us by. Just trust that the universe is right. 'Cause we struck gold in the shining light, and it's all gonna be alright. This is the good life. Oh, 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 oh. This is the good life. Oh, 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 oh. Out in the sunshine, nothing but good times. This is the good life. This is the good life. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. I just wanna spend every day with you, happy with the little things we do. Just keep a smile, hold your head up high. I promise it works every time. 'Cause we struck gold in the shining light, and it's all gonna be alright. This is the good life. Oh, 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 oh. This is the good life. Oh, 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 oh. Out in the sunshine.
Right, that is the inside of the field complete, so it's just the headlands left. The hay bob makes some nice rows. I think they're not bad rows. This is the thinner end of the field. The other side over that way is a bit thicker, but there we go. We can't, no, beggars can't be choosers. So just got to do the headlands, and then that's it, pretty much rowed up. I'll show you an interesting thing in just a second. So the best way to describe this, and this shows how long this grass has been down on the deck for, is, you know, when you go camping and we leave something on grass and then it goes yellow before it then goes dead. Where it's thicker, there's these big old yellow patches where obviously the grass pretty much started to die off underneath because it's the kid agrees, because it's been cut for so long that it started to kill off the grass underneath. Although in certain places it's actually I would say made it grow a bit more. It's kept the temperature in the soil, kept the moisture, and it's grown quite well. I mean, when I first came down to Teddit this morning, there was actual grass growing up through the hay that was on the deck, just because it's been sat for so long and I haven't been able to ted it because every day it's rained pretty much. So that's a fun fact, isn't it? Really? So I've just got the four oh, it's been a long day. 4 headlands to do. 4 goes round. Obviously the headlands is always thicker, always makes a nicer row, as you can see. Very dusty though. I mean, that is a lot of dust. So, we can point you in the right direction. So I imagine when it comes to baling this, it's going to be extremely dusty. This is normally dusty-ish, but not quite this extreme. I don't think I could have got away with tedding it out any more times, because I think it would have just turned even more dusty and probably smashed the crop to absolute shreds. Now, in hindsight, a lot of people said I should have wrapped it, and I actually do agree with that one. I probably should have wrapped it when it wasn't quite fit enough to be hay. However, we're here now. I needed bedding, really, because I have plenty of wrapped bales. So, to me, it's more important, it's more worthwhile it to be at least in hay form, even if it's dusty. It's going to be a bit dusty coming out the old straw chopper, I know that, in the winter, but that's always fun. So I'll go around it 4 times, and then we'll have a catch up right at the end. I'm going to bale it in the next video, so if you're interested in seeing whether the baler works, now I've done some modifications to the net wrap system, which I was a bit scared to do, then make sure you hit the subscribe button, and then you'll be notified of every single video I upload, which is cool, isn't it? That's wonderful. You can become a channel member, the link is in the description. Every penny counts, it doesn't cost very much. It's like £3.50 a month or something, so it doesn't cost you a lot of money, but it helps me out massively with all these future projects I have lined up that all cost an absolute fortune. But anyway, that's that really, and then you can follow me if you want on Facebook up here, Instagram up here. Go follow me on them, you get more regular updates, and yeah, it's just kind of build a community, innit, really. The merch is coming, I am in the process of that, so that is coming at some point in the future. Right, I'm going to carry on and I'll see you at the end. Right, just like that, we're done. So, got 4 headland rows, all done. Tractor, wonderful. Ooh, how sexy. So, that's that really. Fairly easy task, not too difficult. Like I say, we'll see if the baler works in the next video, but hopefully it will, because otherwise I'm going to be a very unhappy man. The grass isn't too bad, it is what it is really. But beggars can't be choosers. It'll do the purpose it's got to do. So that being said, that is the end of the video. So, if you did enjoy the video, or you want to see other videos, or you want to see me baling this, then make sure you hit the subscribe button, because it's completely free, it doesn't cost you a single thing. and it helps me out. So if you wouldn't mind doing that, that would be wonderful. So yeah, that's it really. I will see you in the next video where hopefully, fingers crossed, the baler works and everything just goes smoothly. And so far the year's been quite good. So I'll see you in the next one, and I hope you enjoy your weekend.